I was living on Easy Street. One-bedroom apartment, nice comfortable chair, and a window. That was months ago. Now look at me, behind bars. How'd it happen? Pipe down and listen. Life was good. My owner took better care of me than he did his own ailing mother. I was an indoor cat with an outdoor attitude. I did things my way. When I wanted a snack, I'd get one. When I wanted a nap, I'd take one. It was a time of loose string and long baths. Then, one day, everything changed. My owner decided it was time to move in with his girlfriend. Some little harlot from Reseda. I never thought it'd last. Sure, I'd seen her around a few times. She'd come over, they'd make a lot of noise in the bed. Her feet always seemed to end up where I usually laid. I didn't like it, not one bit. But I put up with it. As long as she went home every night. But moving in together? Okay, so I was jealous. I'm only feline. I was crushed, I'll tell you. It all happened so fast. Where was my chair? My food bowl? Suddenly there I was in some huge jungle. Confused. Lost. What was this thing they called the outdoors? They had traded in the apartment for a big house with a backyard. Birds, butterflies, you name it. My owner tried to tell me how great I had it, but I knew better. He was slipping through my paws like spilled milk down the side of a table. I was beside myself. But then she showed up. What a dame. Man, she was the finest female feline I'd ever laid eyes on. Miss Buttons, they called her. Miss Buttons. I'd never heard a more beautiful name. Turns out my owner's girlfriend had a cat all her own. She was hot stuff, let me tell you, and she knew it. Her litter box didn't stink, if you know what I mean. But I didn't care. If you ask me, she purred like a kitten. And those gams, those whiskers, that damn cute walk of hers, I was knocked out silly. One night we found ourselves having dinner together. And it just clicked. We were like two sardines in a can. She liked science diet. I like science diet. She liked to lie in the sun. I like to lie in the sun. Everything was going great. Life was good. Maybe this move, this outdoors thing, wasn't so bad after all. But then, one day, for some reason, she quit on me. I tried to talk to her about it. She just hissed. I heard my owner and the girlfriend talk about how she'd been the runt of the litter. So maybe she had some childhood trauma. That was fine with me. I wasn't perfect. I strayed a few times in my life. But she was depressed, that's for sure. She started drinking from the shower, for God's sake. Was it the move? Was it PMS? Was it me? Whatever it was, she might as well have run away for good. But she didn't. She was there, tormenting me. From that point on, I went downhill. Fast. Like a 2-ton hairball rolling down Lombard Avenue. Drinking, smoking, you name it. I slept so much I thought I might never wake up. I hoped I'd never wake up. Even the scratching post was a stranger to me. I was at my wit's end. I started stalking her around the house, hoping against hope for something, anything. A meow, a tail wag, a look, for God's sake. But there was nothing. One night, I followed her into the bedroom. She jumped under the bed and started to take the position. I knew what she was doing, and I panicked. I had to stop her. I ran and I jumped up. I pushed her out of the way. She fell off and disappeared somewhere, but it was too late. There I was, standing right on top of it. A pee stain like I'd never seen. And guess who was right there to see? My owner. That's right, I took the blame. Better me than her, I thought. Better me than her. The next day, I was behind bars. Just like that. Well, that's my sad story. I heard my owner, the girlfriend, and Miss Buttons are all living happily ever after. That's okay by me. You know what they say, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. They say I'll probably get the chair. I say, so what? As long as it's got a nice blanket on top, I'll be fine. Just fine.